Well, we are back with episode 2 of House of the Dragon. If you haven't seen my previous episode, you could click up here. Hey everyone, I'm Shanice. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I don't really self-promote, but I feel I need to do it a little bit more. If you're new to my channel, I've reacted to Arcane, Alice in Borderland, Peacemaker, The Legend of Vox Machina, Stranger Things, The Boys, The Umbrella Academy. So after this reaction, you can click those playlists on my channel if you want to see more reactions to other shows. Basically, last week was one of the most gruesome birthing scenes I've ever witnessed in my entire life, and I did get emotional. I said that towards the end of the review, if you clicked off, I feel like Otto Hightower is giving me Littlefinger vibes, and he's trying to, I said how he was pimping out his daughter to the king. Damon, I don't know what he's about to do, because at the end of the episode he flew off on a dragon. So without further ado, let's get into episode 2, House of the Dragon. Is called The Rogue Prince. Ooh, new intro. Okay, so they still have the same theme as Game of Thrones. Is this Dragonstone, or is this old Valyria or something? I don't know. Let me stop guessing. I liked it. These crabs are we eating good. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that person's still alive. Oh, this is what Lord Cordelis was talking about, the crab feeder.
Would like to make haste in finding Sir Ryan's replacement on the King's Guard.
Your Grace, my lords, King's Guard will soon be restored to its full complement of 7.
The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
If you've something to discuss,
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
I don't want compensation.
I want revenge.
You have dragon riders, father.
Ooh.
It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
I only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Otto, I don't like you. She was saying what Daenerys would have done. You show up there and start burning everything. How old is Rhaenyra here, though? Can someone tell me? I'm thinking she's 16, 17.
Sir Desmond recently
Oh, House
brought a
Charlie, I see it.
to justice.
I saw it in the first episode, too, during the tourney fight.
Sir Criston Cole.
We seen him last episode, right?
Son of a steward of the Lord of Blackheath.
Oh, he kind of cute. I like how we're seeing more houses.
I choose Sir Criston Cole.
The Valyrian capital was built into a volcano, much like Dragonstone. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again. 7 girls. Well, these days,
The costume design is really good, though.
It will take time. It did when I lost my own mother. What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter of 15.
Also, okay, my question is answered. She's 15. Is this the Sept of Baelor? I don't think so, but why do I feel like it is?
I find this is a way to be with my mother. Here in the quiet of the Sept. I feel close to her.
It looks really different.
Your fleet is one of the realm's most important assets, Lord Corlys. But you must understand, as king it is my obligation to avoid war.
But war is upon you, though, with this crab feeder.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
I like that quote.
Wed our daughter Laena. Unite the 2 great surviving Valyrian houses. With the Targaryen dragons and the Valyrian fleet bound in blood, you can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Grace, to strengthen your line and produce more heirs. You could not ask for a stronger match than Laena.
I feel like that's too soon still. Isn't she a little girl, though? Didn't we see her in the tourney scene for a brief moment? Wait, so it's just 3 Targaryens though? Viserys, Rhaenyra, Daemon and Rhaenys. I mean, 4.
I loved your mother.
I thought it was a whole bunch of them.
Very much.
Ew! I thought that was rice. That's maggots, right?
This is
Oh no!
Your Grace.
He proposed a marriage.
Otto's like, oh hell no.
Your Grace. The Lady Lena.
Beyond.
Also, Valerians are from Valeria. I didn't even think of that. This is so not right. Oh my gosh. She's like 10.
What was it like flying the Black Dread? You were Valerian's last rider,
Only for a short time.
but Vhagar still lives. Somewhere. But too large for the dragon pit. It would be a great honour to join our houses, as they were in Old Valeria.
She's so
I would give you
pretty.
many children of pure Valerian blood, so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
That's just so wrong. Ugh.
Whether it's to my daughter or someone else's, your father will remarry, sooner than late. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was.
Damn,
But
that's
they bent
such
the
a
knee
shady
to me
title.
and me Ed.
Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
She's speaking the truth though. Like, I really want to know men's logic why they feel like women can't
to remarry.
be queen. Her father didn't say, okay, you need to keep seeing him. Like, why does she keep talking to him? I mean, I know why, but it's
Valerian
just,
has offered the hand of his daughter.
why does she keep talking to him?
A very strong match, Your Grace. I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
This is a very kind gesture, Alicent.
Your Grace, I've called a small council to an emergency session.
Why?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Daridaros daimon sikia sida seglivzeus.
The Prince. She is to assume the title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone. Her Grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen. The Prince has invited you to his wedding.
Mr. Shady Boots, Damon?
God's
Damn.
Who is?
Scorio Dromon Daemon Leitas.
Dream fires.
Darila rompelo mazzombile. Iderette in comune.
Oh. Oh! He is shady.
I will go.
Oh, so you can plot to... Oh, I don't like Hightower.
Why do you destroy yourself?
Because you're making her do something she doesn't want to do. You are disgusting as a father.
If you wish it.
You don't, girl, you don't have to do it. Wow, look at the imagery. She looked like a sorceress. Oh!
You're to relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore, and leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him. Sir Crispin, wasn't it?
Sir Crispin Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Ooh!
Lady Missaria is to be my wife.
This is an abomination. With every breath you soil your name, your house, and your brother's reign.
Our love does not know titles and traditions.
And what have you...
But then you just took the egg to keep the tradition of House Targaryen. What are you talking about? Please don't drop it.
Here it is.
Ooh, that dragon's like a snake. The dragon's like, go ahead, do something. I will fire your butts up right now. Oh shoot! That's Rhaenyra's. Wait, it's Rhaenyra, right? Yeah. And that's Cyrax, right?
Kepanucha inazad rituru. Dariraro sobrostas. Kesu ugleisa. Nuon zombaz mianukon isa. Kepus?
Ia se la vosse euro tao.
Se che gesut nukon vrokron. Vromon laudigon ao belvitas.
I potsatru zomi mazum bilo vule. Konir nuhoruho subtailan.
So she's not pregnant? Wait, does she understand Valerian? Oh! Damon! He could have killed the baby. The baby's probably in there like, what is going on outside? Oh my gosh. How many eggs can a dragon produce? Is it 1? Is it 3? And do dragons have to mate, or do they reproduce asexually? So Cyrax and Dreamfire are female dragons. His dragon is Meraxes. Hold on. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, wait. Cyraxes.
His men might not put the prince's head on a spike, but what would they do with a Commoner he claims is taken to wife and made with child?
No.
Did you know what you were stepping into when you was with him? Is she from the same place as Shay? They kind of have the same accent. But I'm sorry, sis. You should have known if you was going to be with a prince, what was going to happen. Like, come on. You're with royalty. He's going to need an heir.
You sit upon the highest seat in the realm, no Grace. Proud men don't like having to look up. And she is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's Stannis like?
She is 12.
Oh, wow.
She will mature. But Driftmark makes for a better ally than it does an enemy.
You disobeyed me. You fled King's Landing without a word. You are my only heir. You could have been killed. She understands what is now expected of me.
The king must take a new wife.
By marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
Why is Alicent there all of a sudden?
I have decided to take a new wife.
Don't get too happy, Lord Corlys.
I intend to marry
He gonna say Alicent Hightower.
the Lady Alicent Hightower before Spring's End.
Look at Otto smiling. He looking like checkmate, bitch. Rhaenyra's like, you, my best friend, is marrying my dad. That's gonna make you my mother-in-law. Like, well, not mother-in-law, but stepmother. Oh, that's so ill. It's either marry your daughter's best friend or marry a 12-year-old. Like,
But unlike the Targaryens, we were no dragon lords. For centuries, my house had to scratch out an existence from the sea. I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
oh, I'm like, who is he talking to?
The Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
I've been petitioning the king to send my navy into the territory. The crab feeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities who wish to see Westeros weakened. And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. Waiting in the Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. We are the realm's second sons, Daemon. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
Don't tell me that's it. No! Okay, so this was more, I feel like a slower paced kind of episode compared to the first one, where we had like action packed with the tourney, and then, you know, the crazy gore scene with Damon and the City Watch attacking the people, and of course Queen Enma's death and the death of her son Balon. This was like, okay, let's mellow it out now and catch up more on the interactions between these characters. Of course, if you see me ever looking down during these reactions, it's because I'm taking notes, because I have no idea who these characters are, who they connected to, the houses they belong to, their roles within the kingdom, the small council, or just overall within the Red Keep. So we start off with the crab feeder, who is Myrish, and I'm assuming he's from Essos, and he's been taking Westerosi knights, I believe Lord Corlys said, and basically he's slowly but surely, in a way, kind of attacking or threatening like the king in this way, but it's affecting Lord Corlys's business, like what he has going on, because he is master of ships, and if it keeps happening, Lord Corlys's power is going to diminish, and that's why he's really pushing forward, or really trying to get King Viserys to marry his daughter, who is 12 years old. I thought she looks younger than 12. She looks like she's 10 years old to me, at least, but 12 years old. When it comes to the line of succession and marriages in royalty, the monarchy, it's, in this day and age, it's really like, ooh, disgusting. But back then, it was on some, you have to do what you have to do. And obviously, she's a kid. She hasn't had her period yet, so she has to wait until she's 14 in order for them to even bed each other. But just even talking about it is just so like disgusting and cringe to me. But I'm glad that in a way a bullet was dodged, because King Viserys decided to marry Alicent Hightower. And did you see little Otto Hightower just smirking when he announced it? I keep messing up Rhaenyra and Rhaenyra's names together because they're like so similar. But Rhaenyra, if I was her, we're not friends anymore. I'm cutting it off right then and there. How could you be seeing my dad? Like, were we even friends? I would be questioning the whole friendship. Like, were you placed into my life just to get to my dad? So the stepstones are the steps. I want to know where the stepstones are exactly. Is it in Essos or in Westeros somewhere? Let's see. I like how we got a little bit more information on old Valyria. So basically, in Valyria there were different houses, just like how it is in West. My apologies, my camera like just cut off, but I was saying, so in old Valyria there were houses just like in Westeros, right? There were the Targaryens, the Valerians, and I'm pretty sure there are other houses, but those are the two that were like known. Well, not known, but were addressed to us, the audience, in regards to Valyria, how it was before the Doom. And the Targaryens were, I apologize for the outside noise. I believe the Targaryens are the only house within Valyria, the different houses, the different families, that could ride dragons. And Valyrians were known for like ships and ports, dealing with the sea. And both of the families left Valyria to go to Westeros. So correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm like currently on the 3rd book of A Song of Ice and Fire. I think it's A Clash of Swords, right? I think so. I'm on the 3rd book either way, like in the beginning. I'm like taking my time with reading those books because it's a lot of stuff to like process. And also I'm like comparing what was in the book to the show. I have not read Fire and Blood. Just let me know if I was wrong. Again, my knowledge is based off of what I've been watching from Game of Thrones and what they're telling us here in House of the Dragon. Daemon's wife, soon to be wife, I'm assuming she was like from where Shay was. And I believe in Game of Thrones we never knew where Shay was from. Definitely Essos, but I don't think they've ever clarified where exactly in Essos she was from. But they kind of share, to me, it sounded like they kind of have the same accent. But I don't understand why she's upset with Daemon. He's a prince. He got to do what he has to do to further his bloodline, and he's royalty. Like, I don't understand why she's surprised that she has to marry him and have children with him. Like, what did she think this was? But I really want to see more of the dragons. They name drop Dreamfire, and I hope you guys can answer my question of, do dragons have to mate each other, or they can reproduce asexually? And it was also mentioned that Viserys is the last person to be the dragon rider of Balerion, the Black Dread. So I really want us to see Balerion like just in a flashback, like this big dragon, because I feel like in Game of Thrones they hyped it up here and there, and then now here they name dropping him. What other dragons are in the dragon pit? So we have so far Syrax, Syraxes, who that's Daemon's dragon. Syrax is Rhaenyra's dragon. Dreamfire, we don't know who's the rider for Dreamfire. And that's it. So there's only 3, but I heard through word of mouth that it's 10 dragons in the show, so we'll see. Oh, they did name drop Vhagar. They said that she's alive. So it's a lot of female dragons. And that she is, what did they say? Somewhere in the Narrow Sea, some coastline in the Narrow Sea. And I believe Vhagar was the dragon of one of Aegon's sisters. Wait, it was Aegon? Visenya? And is it Rhaenyra? I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm glad that they told us how old Rhaenyra is. She's 15 years old. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, I don't want Viserys to marry Laena because she's so young. But it's like, in the terms of furthering the line of succession, if you want to really strengthen the family ties, it was probably for the best. Just the fact that they both come from like Valyria, but just morally, it was so wrong of him to pursue that. And I'm assuming Alicent is 15, maybe the same age as Rhaenyra, maybe a year not younger, older. But I don't like the fact that Otto Hightower is using his daughter for, like, he's already advanced as Hand of the King, so to get his daughter to persuade Viserys to marry her, not persuade, but it was a plot, it was a ploy to get him to marry her. And I really wish that Alicent spoke up and was like, Viserys, I gotta admit, my father wants me to marry you. But obviously she's not gonna like tell the truth. We can tell that this is going to ruin Alicent and Rhaenyra's friendship. And it was very interesting at the tail end of the episode to see Lord Corlys talking with Prince Daemon about, hey, you need to step it up. Go handle this crab feeder. That way, more people will probably be on your side for getting rid of a threat, basically. And at the same time, you saving me the trouble. You saved my business from my house from practically going extinct, or the power just being vanished. So I put a question mark next to sea snake. Who's the sea snake? Someone tell me down below. But yeah, that is basically it. I really like this episode. I don't know if you guys would like for me to like give a rating of each episode. I like the first episode a bit more than this one, even though this one gave us more plot information and more character, in a way, analysis of certain characters. Like, I feel like Allison, sorry if I'm saying like so much, I'm really going to try to work on my speech and try not to say like and so much. Lord Corliss, Damon, in a way, just basically all of the characters a little bit more. But that was my reaction and my little, not really little review, but review of episode 2, House of the Dragon. I give this episode, if you want to hear a rating, I would say a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But again, if you're new to my channel, check out the other shows I have on my channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you happen to like my video. Please subscribe, because I really want to reach 5K, then 10K, then 100K. So I would appreciate it so much. It's free 99. Like, oh, and I said like again. See, when I catch myself, I'm gonna get better, I promise. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day, and you will see me in the next video. Bye, guys.